Hi there, my name is Anthony Dressick, and I am a third-year sport management major at Brock University. I took this class, Communications 200, as an elective, with the hope to gain knowledge in various aspects of social media. Now that I am at the end of the course, I can say with absolute certainty that I learned much more than I ever imagined. If I was to think of three things that I learned over the duration of the course, then the first would have to be how many different tools and platforms there are for new media. I know there are obvious ones, such as TV and well-known social media sites such as Twitter, Facebook, and others. But there are many other sites that I discovered because of this course. GetGlue, Pinterest, and Storify are the three main examples I can think of when it comes to new social media tools that I never even knew about. These are also just the ones I was introduced to in class, and I didn't even mention all of them. I am sure that there are way more tools out there that I haven't even discovered yet. The second thing I learned would have to be that I never knew how many people were involved in social media and contribute to it every day. During this course, I was exposed to a lot of different social media tools and sites. And through this exposure, I got to see just how popular social media is and how large its reach is. There are so many people using these tools every hour of every day, and there is so much information being put out there for the world to see. It would be impossible to see what everyone posts and to read all the information that is being posted every minute of every day. There is just way too much. Social media has such a far reach and so many people are involved in it, which I think makes it one of the most popular activities in the world. The last thing I learned is how fun it can be to create your own content using the various different tools that I was introduced to during this course. Tools like Storify, SlideShare, and GetGlue all enabled me to create content in whichever way I wanted. For people like me who love to be creative, these tools worked perfectly. I could choose whatever content I want and then present it in whatever way I wanted. This gave me the freedom of choice, which is always something nice to have when you're creating something personal. When you have to follow guidelines and restrictions, the content is different because you may not be able to say exactly what you want, and the whole process becomes less enjoyable. These tools were designed very well, and that is why they are so popular. They give people the freedom to create the content they want and how they want, which in my mind should be a prerequisite when designing this type of tool. When looking back on this course and seeing what skills helped me the most, I think it was very helpful to have some knowledge of social media, even if it was limited. Knowing the basic stuff, like what social media is and how it works, allowed me to get a better understanding of other areas of social media I wasn't familiar with. In addition, knowing how to set up a blog and what language to use in that blog was also very helpful. This saved me a ton of time. Lastly, basic knowledge of the internet and how to search for information also proved extremely helpful when researching to put information together for assignments. In a few cases, searching for information was already a tool within the tool, like Storify, but in other cases, we had to search for information ourselves. This is where the basic research skills come in handy. Reflecting back on this course, I can say that I really enjoyed it, and it was definitely an eye-opening experience. There is so much of social media that I discovered for the first time because of this course, but there's also so much I haven't discovered yet. Whether I end up discovering more of what social media has to offer, only time will tell. But I guess this is the end of the road. Thanks for stopping by.